Hello, everyone. It's time to get this play-in game started as the 7th and 8th seeds clash here tonight. And tonight, you'll see the Golden State Warriors. They'll go up against the Memphis Grizzlies. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. And a litany of injuries coming into this game. A look at the list of names. Pretty daunting.
A long list of injuries coming into this game. You can look at all those names unavailable. Pretty daunting.
Now we'll look at Memphis's starting group. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. Morant is out there with Pippen. And it's Edey in at the center. And for Golden State, in the backcourt, we'll see Curry. And Pajemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Moody in at the small forward spot. Taking a look at Golden State, and a win here keeps them at that 7th seed.
And avoiding an even scarier prospect in the subsequent game. The loser there eliminated from playoff participation. So a lot is riding on this outcome.
Pippen can't hit. Butler with the ball. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Butler's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Warriors. It's Morant in the corner. Memphis moving it around. Bane, no good. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Well, of course, they're concerned about the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach told me the plan is simple. Make things as hard as they can on Ja on both ends of the floor. Make him work on defense, and by crunch time, maybe we can tire him just a little bit. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Brent, when I think of those title teams of the Golden State Warriors, clearly you think of the Currys and Thompson, and maybe at the top of that list, the importance of Draymond Green.
Well, there's no doubt, Kevin, that the lean on for Golden State defensively and to be as good as they were on that end of the floor falls on the shoulders, and the very capable ones, of Draymond Green. I mean, he took on all challengers and elevated the confidence of players like Steph and Clay. So Draymond's defense, elite and leading to titles. Great execution. Steph just ripping the defense right now to shreds. What a great screen and roll action that was.
Bane kicks to Jackson. A three-pointer, no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight. Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Nailed from three-point land.
Something that Morant continues to work on. When he's hitting from deep, he is basically unguardable.
Pass to Pajemski. To the middle, here's Curry. Morant with some nice D.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And the shot goes in. Morant's got 7 points.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Pajemski finds Butler. And the rejection by Jackson. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Lock at 6. Here's Curry. And that one drops. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
That's tremendous balance. Steph's ability to keep his composure in that tough situation, work in a tight space, that's impressive.
Bane, no good.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
I mean, so much glue in this guy as Draymond focuses on making all the winning plays that he possibly can.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now, here's Bane. Scoreless thus far. Jackson, that's good.
And he is a huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
Here's Podziemski. It's tipped, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Curry passes to Butler. Golden State moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. From 7, it's rebounded by Memphis. Pippen outside. Pass to Bane. High arcing shot. And yes, it's good.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Warriors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And it's Green with the jam.
Draymond Green with a great job playing the high screen and roll. Keeps the D off balance every time.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Edey. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. 4-point game. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
No doubt that Butler continues to improve his passing. An excellent playmaker, really wants to make his teammates better.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
It's Curry outside. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Bane with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Pass to Jackson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Vince Williams is checked in for Desmond Bane. And Conchar subbed in for Pippen. Podziemski with it. Conchar covering. It's Curry outside. Aldama with the rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Morant passes to Aldama. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Podziemski, the bounce pass. Curry kicks to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Podziemski finds Green. Moody. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
This is what separates Green from most bigs. A point forward who excels at passing.
And Aldama has it in the corner. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Warriors leading by 5. Pass to post. Healed with it. Inside. Post misses the shot. Williams scanning the floor. Jacks up a three. Kennard's shot is off. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Post. Here's Hield. Grizzlies with the rebound. Now here's Williams. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Here's Kennard. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Jackson. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Jackson's got 6.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Here's Hield. He sinks the 11-footer. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Well, he's a good shooter from the mid-range. Hield had some breathing room, took a deep breath, and fired.
Here's Jackson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's 8 points for Jaren Jackson. Outside, Green. Butler, a screen on Kennard. Butler deciding where to go with it, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Well, that mid-range, that's a comfort zone for Jimmy Butler.
Now Kennard. Still scoreless. Aldama can't hit. Hield the pass to Green. Pass to Payton. Golden State moving the ball around. Butler dishes to Hield. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now Aldama trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Over Green. Jackson misses.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Hield outside. Green with a screen on Williams. Back to Green. Here's Post. Kennard covering. And Post gets it to go. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Making a change here. Looney's checked in. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Edey comes in for Jackson. And it's Ja Morant in for Williams. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Morant outside. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Green with a screen for Hield. Drills the three-pointer. Hield's got 5 points so far.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And Morant gets it to go.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Green with a screen on Kennard. Hield with the bucket.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Edey. And it's Looney with the rebound. And so Payton will bring it up for the Warriors. They're leading by 8. To the paint. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break with a 10-point lead. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And welcome for the second quarter of this critical play-in game. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
Warriors leading by 10. They've got Curry. Jimmy Butler is out there with Moody. Then there's Payton. And it's Green in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Butler kicks to Curry. Those three-pointers off the mark. Grizzlies shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Back to Pippen. There's a screen by Aldama. Pippen, the pass to Aldama. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Payton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Right around the painted area, that's where Payton likes to operate.
Jackson a screen on Curry. Aldama finds Jackson.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And he hasn't cashed in on his chances at the line, only making 1 free throw.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jackson.
And you love how Jackson Jr. has responded to setbacks and injury in his career. He doesn't get discouraged, just makes him work harder.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. So it's the Warriors now. Shot clock at 6. Butler kicks to Payton.
And after that hot start from outside, they've cooled off a bit here in the second quarter.
In the corner, it's Bane. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Bane's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Green. Bane against Payton. Payton with the screen for Curry. Back to Payton, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bane.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Moody's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant scanning the floor. Pass to Bane. Here's Jackson, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And great from deep, Jackson. No issues hitting the mid-range either. Another big who has range in the new NBA.
And that's a foul called on Santi Aldama. That is his first foul of the game. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here's Morant. 11 points in the game. Pippen with the wide open look. From outside, off the mark.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Curry passes to Green. Outside for Curry. Just 4 to shoot. A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got his third basket of the night.
They're almost always layups for Curry at this point. Makes the three look so easy.
Morant passes to Jackson. No good on that one. Great D that time from Green. Moody with it. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Looking at Memphis, they took the win in their last game against the Mavericks. Morant against Green, and the shot goes down. Morant's got 13 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here.
Timeout.
They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Pajemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Edie's checked in for Santi Aldama. And it's Kennard in for John Morant. Pass to Pajemski. Moody with it. Now Pajemski. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Kennard. Shot by Pajemski, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Bain kicks to Pippen. Pass to Kennard. Jackson a screen on Curry. Kennard the pass to Jackson. Shoots over Curry, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And don't forget, his dad played in the NBA as well. So Jackson probably grew up getting bumped all the time trying to score in the backyard.
And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Pippen. Here's Edie. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
On the free throw, no good. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Really left alone that time. Pajemski's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. When it comes to players who like having fun, great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Pippen dishes to Jackson. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got his 3rd assist on the night.
A big night for Jackson so far. He's a talented scorer and only getting better.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. is checked in for Memphis. The Grizzlies trail by 4. In the corner, it's Bane. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Free throw good, Bane.
And what you love about Bane is just how hard he works. His drive to keep getting better on display.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Golden State's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Outside Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Pass to Jackson, and Butler sends it back.
And Butler really, he's a two-way terror. I mean, that's the only way to say it, sending that one back.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Jimmy Butler put together, Brent, one of the all-time playoff runs, leading the Heat to the finals in 2023.
Yeah, you don't want to live in or dwell on the past, but man, Miami being the 8th seed that year, Kevin, and with Jimmy putting up 38 a game in that first round against the Bucks. Guy earned the MVP of the Eastern Conference Finals. What a run. Always one of the hardest workers on his team. Jimmy Butler knows how to win.
The Warriors making a switch here. And so Butler nails both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Back to Kennard. Pass to Conchar. 6 to shoot. Kennard with a screen on Curry. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Kennard.
Coach is wanting Luke Kennard to get aggressive with his shots. That's a nice catch and shoot.
Healed from outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Edey. Here's Kennard. Conchar finds Jackson. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Payton outside. Healed outside. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Pass to Edey. Now here's Jackson. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Curry with it. Payton outside. And the 3 ball is good. Payton's got 5 points in the quarter.
And how about the control on Payton's shot that time? He had it dialed in.
Here's Edey. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Payton.
A terrific defender, and Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
And it goes down 2 points. Bane's got 7 points in the game.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Pass to Curry. It's rebounded by Memphis.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Edey. Here's Conchar. Off target from outside.
The last thing Jimmy Butler's afraid of is a little contact.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for the Dubs, Jimmy Butler. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Butler.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Peyton. Moses Moody comes in for Buddy Hield. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Curry. Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Jimmy Butler and his energy is something that is infectious for his team. He gets his squad so energized to work through the toughest moments of the game.
Back to Conchar. Jackson passes to Kennard. Jackson setting the pick here for Kennard. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Edey.
Oh, a big man with a big finish.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
Team score. At the line for the Grizzlies, Edey shooting 1.
Warriors trail by 3. Here's Butler. Hard earned by Butler.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Back to Morant. In the corner, Kennard with it. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
The team just cannot get into a groove from the free throw line. It's a common problem for them.
17 seconds left in the first half of the game. Hield against Kennard. A 3-ball. Hield with the bucket. Hield's got 14 points for the game. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if we can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Golden State Warriors.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench production. It's been the difference. Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. A close one in this play-in tournament 7-8 game. The winner advances to the playoffs. The loser has another shot at it, Kenny.
Yeah, it's not actually do or die. It's like a game 6. If you lose tonight, you're sweating that next one.
Yeah, and I love this format. The more pressure, the more excitement for the fans.
Absolutely. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Hi, everyone. Glad to have you back for third quarter action of the play-in game. It's been a clinic out there by Jaren Jackson.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And welcome to the second half of this high-stakes play-in clash. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. Pippen is out there with Morant. And it's Edey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Outside for Pippen. Payne for three. And Moody pulls it down. The Warriors lead it. And it's Pajemski in the corner. Here's Curry. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
Curry's so good at working the angles inside, just adapting to the situation.
Down low. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant. Jackson's got 22.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Green with a screen on Bane. Clock is at 3. It's deflected, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Memphis has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. For the three, Pajemski grabs the board. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half.
This guy, Jimmy Butler, not showing that he's a ball stopper. Awareness, finds the open man.
Outside Pippen. Jackson has the open look. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Butler. Here's Curry. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. There's the triple. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Pass to Pippen. Here's Edey, defended by Butler. Here's Bane. Some solid defense from Butler.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And for such a young player, Brandon Pajemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player, and Brandon does a great job of that.
With some changes, Santi Aldama's checked in for Edey, and it's Kennard in for John Morant. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Kennard setting the pick for Pippen. There's the drive. Warriors with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Pass to Moody. Green with the ball. Kennard covering. And Green gets it to go. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Bain kicks to Jackson. And he drives in. That one falls. Kennard's got 9.
Good job by Kennard. He makes the read, and that's an impressive play just to get to the inside.
In the corner, Moody with it. Outside Butler. This one for 3. Butler loves the three-point look.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Aldama. To the inside. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And don't sleep on Baines' ability to go right to the rack. That'll happen more often than not.
To the paint.
Grizzlies foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Green with a screen on Pippen. Curry fires from way outside.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Aldama passes to Bain. Now, here's Kennard. 9 points in the game so far.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
And so Jackson nails both of them.
And finally, a productive trip at the line after a lot of struggles here early on.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Here's Butler, driving the lane, makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Here's Aldama. And Curry pulls it down.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Moses Moody.
He throw good, Moody. Here's Pippen. Pass to Aldama. And a wide open look for Bain. And another miss by Memphis.
Yeah, The three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Back to Butler. 5 on the clock. On its way from Curry for 2. That shot missing. The Grizzlies trail by 11. And it's Pippen in the corner. Pass to Jackson. And here's Kennard. And Aldama has it in the corner. Drops in the tray. Aldama's got it back down to within single digits for the Grizzlies. Curry passes to Green. To the middle. Here's Podziemski. The shot's good. Podziemski's got 5.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Jackson passes to Aldama. Payton for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Moody's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Curry with a wide open look. No good on the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Bane with the bucket.
And Bane likes using his strength on those physical plays, proving just how tough he is.
Outside Butler. Left side Curry. From downtown, it's Butler that time on the assist by Curry. Butler's got 19 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Moody. Out left to the wing. Good on the triple. Moody's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Pass to Moody. Now Butler fires the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Pippen dishes to Jackson. Kennard kicks to Pippen. Kennard with a screen on Curry. Back to Kennard. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Butler. Golden State moving it around. And Curry has it in the corner. Over Pippen. Curry's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Kennard, the pass to Bane. Great D that time from Green. Golden State's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Pass to Butler. Puts it up from 12. And it falls over the rim and in. Butler's got 13 points in just this quarter.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
It's Pippen with the drive. Shoots over Curry. Drops it in from 11 feet.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pass to Moody. Here's Podziemski. Grizzlies with the rebound. 41 seconds left to play here in the third. Now Pippen. Jackson kicks to Pippen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Moses Moody.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2. Free throw good from Pippen. Grizzlies making a switch here. Konchar's checked in. And so he hits both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
Well, Hield just keeps coming right after you again and again as a defender, and eventually you'll tire out and make a mistake with a foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw missing.
And Hield is a player who you love to see take trips to the free throw line, as consistent as he is there.
Good on the second free throw. 15 seconds left to play in the third. And here's Morant. 13 points in the game. From outside the arc, cans it from downtown. Morant's got 16 points.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Golden State Warriors. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And we're back a lot on the line for this play-in game with 1 quarter left to go. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Looney. And it's Post in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Curry passes to Looney. Inside. Podziemski's shot is good. And the Warriors lead by 10.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Curry. And again, Memphis no good. Warriors leading by 12. Latre. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Edey. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Pocket 6. And it's Morant missing. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the Warriors making a change here. Santos has checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Pippen's checked in for Jackson. Payne for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Podziemski's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Curry. Back to Podziemski. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Morant with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And Morant gets it to go.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Curry passes to Santos. Podziemski with it. It's good. And the Warriors lead by 12.
That's their 3rd straight make off of the 6th.
Morant left side. Pippen outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Curry against Morant. Pass to Aldama. Memphis moving it around. Bain looking around. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Curry kicks to Butler. Shoots over Aldama, and the Warriors tack on two more.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler is in the zone, and he keeps finding shots.
Pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. Tries again, and the layup is good. Morant's got 20.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
He was all alone on that one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Edey, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Here's Podziemski. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up. Free throw good, Podziemski. And he can't hit the second. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Back to Morant. Pass to Edey. Just 5 on the clock. Right block shot. Warriors with the rebound. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Now Curry. Off target with his three.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Here's Morant. And it's in there. Morant's got 9 points here in the second half.
And that was all Morant. Aware of the defense, figuring out how to get to his spot. And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Pass to Bain. Takes a three. The rebound by Post. Post has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Butler. Butler with the bucket down low.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Bain for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Podziemski's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Butler missing. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 14. Pippen outside. Here's Edey. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Here's Post. Guarded by Bain. Podziemski's shot is good.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Pass to Aldama. Memphis moving that ball around. Morant outside. From the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. Morant's got 12 points here in the second half.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Outside Butler. Now here's Curry. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Morant, the bounce pass. Down low, here's Edey. Here's Aldama. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Nice to see Butler drain the three ball. This really opens up the rest of his game.
Tipping a screen on Curry. And Morant gets it to go.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Warriors leading by 10. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Must move.
Checked in for Santi Aldama. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Pass to Moody. To the inside. Outside for Curry. Steph, perfection from the arc.
You would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Edey can't hit. Warriors leading by 13. Pass the buck to the middle. The shot comes out. Morant with some nice D. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And that one misses. It's the second from the line.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Butler kicks to Curry. There's so many years in the NBA. You would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
And he knocks down the first one. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
And both free throws good for Curry.
And more artwork from the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Curry making it look easy.
Here's Morant. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And it goes on Draymond Green. And the first one at the line is good.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
Both free throws good from Morant. Here's Podziemski. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Back to Curry. Pass to Butler. Green with a screen on Jackson. 4 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Curry with the 3. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And stolen by Butler.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Warriors.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though. When everything started to look a little dire, they really put the hammer down.
All right, Greg, feeling like a done deal. The 7th seed coming in here and taking command of this game.
And I would guess they're breathing a sigh of relief right now. Couldn't avoid the play-in tournament, having barely missed out on automatic qualification for the playoffs.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Jimmy Butler.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Hits the three-point bomb. And they've done it. The Golden State Warriors win. And what a performance here in this play-in tournament. Coming in tonight and playing as a unit to lock in the 7th seed in the first round of the NBA playoffs.
It's really a testament to this team's work ethic. They just never gave up, never stopped believing in one another, and that's why they came away victorious.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Jimmy. Explosive night for you offensively. You were feeling it out there.
Feeling it and taking rhythm shots. I feel like all shots that I take are going to go in because I'm so used to taking those shots, man. But for my coaches and my teammates, they got the utmost confidence in me shooting whatever shot because they know it's going to be a good one.
It was very good tonight, Mr. Buckets. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap this one up. No shortage of excitement here in the play-in tournament. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And now, our player of the game, Jimmy Butler.